What's up guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to read a book of my first question and answer book. Before that, we have Rishan now. Rishan, come on. Here, he's Rishan. Don't be conscious. This is my first book now. It's actually my first question and answer book for real. So now we have so many continents. We have space, we have weather, we have inventions, we have dinosaurs, we have bugs, we have reptiles and amphibians, and we have birds, we have mammals, we have ancient
and so
Egypt,
many things we
and
have.
ancient Rome and Vikings and knights and castles and pirates and explorers, and the last page is just index. And then now let's learn about space. You have a question, right? But if you know, comment down below. Which star keeps us warm? The sun does. It's a star like all the others in the night sky, but it is much closer to Earth. The sun is a giant ball of fire, hot glowing gas, and it gives off heat that keeps the earth warm. It also gives us light. People say hot, hot, hot for sun. And previously one spaceship went and then it tried to land in space, but it failed because the spaceship was melting. So it went back to Earth and the mission was failed. So, I'll tell you how hot is sun. The sun's surface is so hot that it would melt a metal spacecraft flying near it. It is 60 times hotter than boiling water. When is it nighttime during the day? Have you ever seen it? That happens 200 years in once. It happened the year 200, it happened the year 400. It goes like 200, 200s, and that happens. So sometimes the sun, the earth, and the moon all line up in space. When this happens, the moon's shadow falls on the earth, making it dark even in its daytime. It's called an eclipse. For 5 minutes it'll be dark. It's a fully eclipse. A small eclipse, it'll be 8% of the moon you can see. And actually you can't see that, otherwise your eyes would also be damaged. Why is the sun spotty? You have not seen sun spotty, and then nothing is like sun. It's a black and brown color which you can see in the sun. Let me explain. Some parts of the sun's surface are cooler than the rest of it. These cooler parts appear darker than the rest of the sun, like spots on its surface. They are called sunspots. Remember, never look straight at the sun. Your eyes could be badly damaged. Let's go to the next question and page. Is Earth the only planet near the sun? No, there are other planets near the sun. Mercury and Venus are all nearer to the sun than Earth. The other planets are further away. So, if it's further, the more cooler it'll be. Neptune, how cold is Neptune and Uranus? It's minus 250 degrees. You can just become ice if you just pour water in yourself. It's very freezing, and then the whole planet is actually ice. It's like that. So now let's continue. The sun and its family of the planets are called the solar system. Do other planets have moons? Earth is not only the planet with a moon. Mars has 2 moons. Jupiter and Saturn has 30 moons. I don't know how much the Saturn have moons. how many moons, but I know Jupiter. Jupiter has 75 moons. Can you imagine being 75 moons? And Venus and Mercury are the only planets with no moons. How can it be when there's no moon in Venus and Mercury? It'll be very hard. What are other planets like? Mercury, Venus and Mars are rocky planets like the Earth. They have solid surfaces. Jupiter, Uranus, Neptune are balls of gas and liquid. They are much bigger than the rocky planets. Pluto is a dwarf planet. Pluto is not in the in the solar system, but it's very away, and then it's like in a different solar system, but it's actually not. All the planets are just in the same. Nothing has no changes. So, it's a one big happy family. There are millions of small members in the sun's family. Tiny specks of dust speed between the planets along the chunks of rocks called asteroids. In Earth, there was actually an asteroid hit the Earth 66 million years ago. It was very, 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 very too much long. In that time, 100-meter tall tsunami came. So let's go to the next page. What is inside the Earth? We have seen what is inside the Earth. The area we are living is the crust. And then when we dig too much, it'll be even hotter. Inside the Earth, it's mantle. It's very hot. It's hot. And then we get outer core, we can almost feel the lava. When we come to inner core, we can see lava. Inside, there's actually lava for you. And then actually, in Mexico, there's a cave. In the cave, after you dig, I think 1 kilometer deep, you can see lava. But for this, it's like 1,500,000 kilometers for just mantle. Mexico is very dangerous. There are layers of. So let me explain. There are layers of hot rock inside the Earth. We live on the Earth's surface where the rock is solid. Beneath the surface, the rock is hot. In some places, it's melted. The melted rock may leak from a volcano. So living it up, Earth is only the planet with water on its surface. This means that people, plants and animals can live here. No life has yet been found on other planets. Why does the moon shape? You see crescent, but you have not the full, you can't see the crescent and all. There's new moon. New moon means there's no moon. In every month, 13, 14, 15, there's new moon. There's no moon, but it's dark. And then we get crescent, which we can see. Crescent is second. We get crescent next. When crescent happens, then after a few days, we get first quarter moon. After a few days, we get gibbous moon, then full moon. I think new moon will come in the last, and full moon will be in 13, 14, 15. It's a doubt. Comment down below if I'm correct. Why does the moon change shape? The moon lights up one side of the moon. The other side is dark. As the moon circles the earth, we see different parts of the light side. This is why the moon seems to change shape. The moon is actually kind of a rocky planet. People can go to the moon. Why do we have day and night? Is that a question? Do you know? Comment down below. If you're correct, also comment down below. You can choose one or two, both. The earth spins round once every day when the part you live on faces the sun. It is daytime when imagine this part is the earth. This side Asia is there. No, this side Asia is there, and this side Canada will be. And then this is the border. Today is Saturday. In Canada and all, in Canada it is the before day. It's Friday in Canada. It'll be different because why half of the earth it splits. Because night and day is there, no? When it's daytime, it's like 11 or 12 o'clock over here. So it'll be like night 11 o'clock something. But at 12, the next day comes. When it's 1, that time, when it's 1 p.m., it becomes day for Canada. So, and then we get, so the earth spins. So I'll tell you the answer. Why do we have day and night? The earth spins round once every day. When the part you live on faces the sun, it is daytime. When the other part faces away from the sun, the sunlight can't reach you, then it's nighttime. Look. We have to look at the picture. If you can find any search, you can look at the picture of the moon. The circles are called craters. They were made by lumps of rockets smashing into the moon's surface. You see some you see when you go, some people have went to the moon, and then when the moon, people, there's down space, up space. Some people think that's not real, but actually that's real. Rockets, rocks, the rocks, asteroids have actually smashed the moon. In that, it has caused damages, and then the moon became like that. In the first day, it was not like that. The moon was very good and very smooth, and even the earth. And now it totally changed. So let's go to the next one. So what is the hottest planet? Venus is the hottest planet in the solar system. But why is actually Mercury? Because Mercury is actually hot, but Venus has lava on it, but Mercury does not. Its surface is hotter than the inside of an oven. Venus is covered in a blanket of thick yellow gas. The gases trap heat from the sun, but don't let it escape. This means that Venus can't cool down. Back in a year, nobody have ever been to Mars. It is so far away that it would take spacecraft 6 months to get there. It would take another 6 months to get home. That means it takes 1 year will be in space. So now, why is Mars called the red planet? Mars looks red planet because it's covered with red rocks and red dust. The color of rust, sometimes winds pick up the dust and make swirling dust storms in 1971, which is UAE. That time UAE was created. Dust storms covered the whole planet. The surface completely disappeared from the view. You can search in Google. Which planet has the biggest volcano? Mars has the biggest volcano. It has Olympus Mons, and it's 3 times higher than the Mount Everest. The highest mountain on Earth, Olympus Mons, has gently sloping sides like an upside down plate. Mars has many other volcanoes too. There are also giant canyons and craters. Discover. Try looking for Venus in the night sky. You can see Venus sometimes. One day when I was in India, I saw Jupiter and Mars. I saw Jupiter and Saturn. Looks like, in the night sky, it looks like a bright star in the early morning or evening. So we'll go to part 2 later of space, and then we'll all after 2 or 3 months, I think we can finish the whole book. So make sure to like and subscribe. Rise up. Bye.